How's it going, everyone? My name is Dylan with Yahoo Esports. Today I'm joined with Hannah and David from GCDTV, a World of Warcraft Pro Arena League, correct?
Correct.
So, can you guys tell me a little bit about GCDTV?
Sure. Well, GCDTV is a community organization. We put together World of Warcraft arena tournaments and various other World of Warcraft tournaments for the community. Mostly North America. We just got finished with our European Pro League though, which we're super excited about.
Yeah. It was awesome.
For everyone who might not be super familiar with World of Warcraft esports, can you give me a little bit of a rundown on how the format works? Because I've raided in the past, but I've never been successful in the arena mode.
3v3 arena is really the competitive scene for World of Warcraft esports. 3 players on each team. It's kind of like team deathmatch. Whoever kills the enemy teams on the other side basically become victorious. There's 11 classes in World of Warcraft, and all of those different classes, 3 specific classes make up a composition, and different compositions have different advantages against others. So we actually implemented the 4-player roster, which allows them to swap up their composition accordingly to who they're facing, so they can consistently, find advantages against their opponents, which is really, really cool that we've implemented.
So I know that World of Warcraft games used to go really, really long,
Yeah.
and they implemented something recently, or not, maybe it's not so recently, but to shorten the length of the games?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. So recently, dampening is the big factor. So what dampening is it reduces the amount of healing done in the game at a certain period of time, and they actually made this happen sooner. And so now these games go very, very short compared to the past.
Okay.
Anyway, but they still can be rather long. And yeah, ever since that change, these games have been so fast-paced and so quick. I mean, we've had games where players would die in the opener. The very last game of the Pro League, where the 2 best teams were decided, the very last game of the entire thing happened in 20 seconds.
20 seconds?
Wow.
Less than 30 seconds the
Wow.
game was
Yeah,
over.
it can be.
That's
That'll
got to be a challenge from the production standpoint.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're in the game. Oh, we're out of the game.
Yeah.
I know I talked with you guys a little bit at Blizzcon opening week last year, and you gave me a little bit of a summary on what to expect at the tournament. I was going to see if you guys could maybe catch me up a little bit more what's happened since then, because it's been a few months.
So since BlizzCon, obviously at BlizzCon in the finals we had 2 European teams. But this year, going forward, there's a lot of North American teams that are taking it seriously, already ready, preparing for BlizzCon, looking to, make their roster as strong as possible. And, the competitive scene in general has just gotten so much more serious and so much more practiced, and I can't wait to see them on stage.
Yep. There's been some few team roster swaps since BlizzCon, so it's going to be really interesting to see actually at BlizzCon who's all together and who's stayed strong. So.
Yeah.
Okay, hasn't SK Gaming won the last 2 in a row?
I believe so. Yeah, SK Gaming just took the last BlizzCon as well with Joe Fernandez, Swapsy, Botar, and Fabio. Joe Fernandez and Swapsy is really the core part of that team. They put together a composition called Turbo, which is Arms, Warrior, Enhancement Shaman. That roster, that composition even is still really, really strong. Though in the Pro League, they kind of fell short. A lot of other teams rose up and were really competitive. Specifically, one team called Reawaken, which consists of Minpoike, Waz, Raikou, and I believe the 4th was Zipai. And that's the favorites right now for Europe. And they actually lost the entire Pro League as well to a lesser known team. So, the talent pool in Europe right now is pretty incredible. I actually don't know what to expect going into BlizzCon. There's so many good teams. All of them are capable of taking BlizzCon.
I know that World of Warcraft is a really high skill cap game, because I know that there are so many abilities that are mapped to so many different hotkeys. I don't know if you can speak to that a little bit, the mechanical skill level.
Yeah, for real. The amount of hotkeys, what would you say?
I'd say it ranges around 40 to 70.
Yeah.
It ranges from player because they have different macros or something that they use. So it's a very big pool of key bindings and everything that they use. So they even use their mouse sometimes for different things.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's
Pretty incredible. Yeah, I was going to say more about that. So the amount of abilities they have is probably a little bit over 30. But they also have macros to be able to target their players efficiently, their teammates efficiently, and at the end of the day, when you see these guys play on stage, me and Hannah get that awesome opportunity to watch these pros play. You see their APM has to be very, very high because they are in it.
That's incredible. So I wanted to ask, what was up next? What's coming up next for GCDTV?
What is up next for GCDTV? That's a good question. Right now, we are scheduling a tournament for North America. We just got done with our EU Pro League, and we're getting ready to jump back into the North American region. I know there's a lot of teams out there that are still practicing each and every day, waiting for that next tournament. Specifically, the team that comes to mind is Tempo Storm. We talked a little bit about how strong EU is looking.
Mm-hmm.
If there is a team in North America that can take on Europeans' talent, it's Tempo Storm. They consist of Jamili, Peekaboo, Goreki, and Chanimals. Chanimals, Blizzcon champion Warlock.
Mm-hmm.
Goreki, widely viewed as the best multiclasser in the world.
Wow.
Jamili, widely viewed as the best mage in North America. And Peekaboo, his partner in crime, the best rogue in North America. Widely viewed, anyway. No. But yeah, these guys, they look incredible. They all multi-class, and that's something that the community is starting to do more of, and it's given them a huge edge. I can't wait to see them compete.
Awesome. Well, I want to thank you guys for talking to me, and for everybody else, this is Yahoo Esports.